Hi, Mr. Morris. This is Katrina and Frederick. We set up an LLC in Texas through LegalZoom. We were informed that there are some compliance reports that have to be filed annually for the state. Our question is, who will let us know when these reports need to be filed? What are these reports, and who should we have do them?
Well, Katrina, I can't really give you advice on who you should hire in this regard. I will tell you that, we have an accounting team that handles these things for us. So we have a CPA, we have a CPA team that handles this for us. We also have our legal team. So LegalZoom, you can set these things up, but you may at the end of the day want to make sure that you have a lawyer that you work with from a corporate level on your team. And, they can be very, very inexpensive. Just a corporate lawyer that handles with the filings of these things. So we have a legal team that we work with, I believe at York, Howell, and Goyman out of Utah that we work with. And they've been great for us for many, many years. And they will let us know, here, these are the corporate compliance documents that need to be filed this year. And we pay our legal fee to the law firm, but then they also get all the documents ready for us. What these are, very often, they're just letting the state know that this business still exists. Every state is different, so I can't speak to what state. Every state is different. They're also going to ask you about meeting minutes and so forth. You have to have, if you've got multiple partners in the business, you have to have, meetings every quarter or so forth. Those need to be documented. Basically, they want to know that the business is still in business, and you just need to file these every year with the state that you're in where you own these particular rental properties. So I would just recommend speaking with a law firm in Texas is probably the best place to go. Speak with them about corporate compliance documents. Is this something that you could handle? And they're not going to charge you an arm and a leg for it. It's going to be a simple fee once a year. It could be $100, $200 or something like that, where they will take care of it with the state. And again, I would recommend speaking with a law firm in the particular state where you have these LLCs set up, because they're going to know the ins and outs of that particular state's laws better than out-of-state lawyers. That is, in that way. The reason I mentioned the Utah firm that we use, because we have our estate stuff set up with them, and so they have a more broad understanding of estate and LLC structure that's reporting up to the estate and the trust and all of that stuff. It's just a much more complicated structure that we have. But when you have the different LLCs per state, I would just recommend speaking with a corporate compliance lawyer in Lubbock, Texas, or wherever you happen to have your rental properties, or you've set up your LLC to start investing. By the way, if you're working with our team at Morris Invest, I don't know, you mentioned Texas, so we build a lot of properties in Texas. You might be working with our team. If you are, just ask one of our team members to help you with that, and they can guide you along that process very, very simply. So thank you so much, Katrina. I hope that answers the question for you. You can leave us a voicemail question here on the show by going to morrisinvest.com/Clayton. Leave us a voicemail message. Till then, everyone, go out there, take action, become a real estate investor. I believe it's the #1 way to build and preserve wealth. We'll see you next time.